Canada has committed to implementing a comprehensive set of new security measures along its border with the United States, which will include enhanced surveillance and the establishment of a collaborative strike force aimed at combating transnational organized crime. This commitment comes in response to a warning from President-elect Donald Trump, who has indicated that he may impose a 25% tariff on Canadian goods starting in January if Canada fails to secure its border against irregular migration and the trafficking of illegal drugs. Economists have warned that such tariffs could have a detrimental impact on the Canadian economy. In outlining the specifics of the initiative, Canada's Minister of Finance and Intergovernmental Affairs announced that the federal government would allocate $1.3 billion Canadian dollars, approximately $900 million or £700 million, to support the plan. Minister Dominic LeBlanc stated on Tuesday that these measures will fortify our border against the influx of illegal drugs and irregular migration while facilitating the seamless movement of people and goods, which is essential to North America's economic prosperity. The plan is structured around 5 key pillars, which include disrupting the fentanyl trade, providing new resources for law enforcement, enhancing collaboration with U.S. law enforcement agencies, increasing information sharing, and managing traffic at the border. Proposed initiatives include the creation of an aerial surveillance task force utilizing helicopters, drones, and mobile surveillance towers positioned between ports of entry. Additionally, the government will allocate funds to the Canada Border Services Agency for the training of new K-9 units to detect illegal drugs, as well as for new detection technologies at high-risk ports of entry. LeBlanc also elaborated on the proposed joint strike force involving Canadian and U.S. authorities, which will encompass support in operational surges, dedicated synthetic drug units, expanded combined forces, special enforcement units, binational integrated enforcement teams, and enhanced operational capacity and infrastructure. This new strategy appears to align with the concerns recently expressed by Trump regarding the influx of fentanyl and undocumented immigrants into the United States. The volume of crossings at the U.S.-Canada border is considerably lower than that at the southern border, as indicated by U.S. Border Patrol data regarding migrant encounters, along with a reduced quantity of fentanyl confiscated. Additionally, Mexico is currently facing the threat of a 25% tariff. LeBlanc mentioned that he and other officials had an initial discussion with Tom Homan, who is set to become Trump's border czar, regarding the new strategy. "I found that conversation encouraging," he stated. LeBlanc attended a meeting last month between Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and Trump at Mar-a-Lago, a visit reportedly aimed at averting the tariff. This announcement coincides with LeBlanc's first day in office as Canada's finance minister. A longtime ally of Trudeau, he was swiftly sworn in on Monday following the unexpected resignation of Chrystia Freeland, who held the positions of both finance minister and deputy prime minister. Freeland resigned with a critical open letter to Trudeau, detailing her disagreements with him concerning fiscal policies and the best path forward for Canada. Her sudden departure from the cabinet has further strained Trudeau's already fragile minority government. On Tuesday, during a speech to party supporters at a Liberal holiday gathering, a resolute Trudeau remarked that politics inevitably involves tough days and significant challenges. However, this team does not hold the record for the longest minority in Canadian history because we shy away from these moments, we put in the effort, regardless of whether it is easy or difficult.